Hey guys, it's me, Grim again. I'm bringing you a level 100 Feral Druid PvP guide. I'm going to go over what you need to focus on for stats. I'm going to go over what you need to focus on talents. As you all know, I actually hit 100 like 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm almost fully geared with primal purples. I don't know. The blue kind of took a little bit longer, honestly, but because I actually had to buy my weapon with the honor. But let's go ahead and go back into the stats here. What you want to focus on is crit. Crits are your number one priority as a feral druid. Increases your shred and everything, like all your main damage. I've been hitting like 20k crits while my bites, hitting hard, but 20k crits with my shred is just constant. It's awesome. Leaping into the next stat priority you want to focus on, your versatility. It's very useful. That's really good. Haste is another one, but mastery is also another one. Now your haste, it increases your energy regen, your mastery. That's your bleed damage, and again, mastery used to be overpowered back in MOP, and it used to be like the best stat back then. But right now, you want to focus on the crit because the crit's what you want to have for your damage increased. Going into talents. Low levels, you want to rock feline swiftness. I've seen a few people rock displacer beast, but not too many. Mostly boomies and restros. For wild charge, that's the one I picked because you can charge in any form, which is helpful. Cat form, you leap behind them. That's really good. Aquatic form, if you're doing BGs, is such a good getaway if you can jump in the water if there's water in the battleground. But as in arenas, if you're going travel form, trying to kite people around and heal yourself, the leap is so amazing. I'm telling you, it gets you away. You get behind boxes. You LOS. That's the way to go. Go into row 2. You got your serious gift. That's the one I'm choosing because it can heal my partner while I'm proud still. So in case he has to open on the people, so he's getting healed. If I have damage, it's healing me automatically every like 5 seconds, and it's a pretty good heal. But sometimes it can't compete. Sometimes it can. But that's the one I picked. At low levels, you see a lot rocking renewal. And that's a very good hill as well. And Scenario Ward, and it's more of a Resto Druid thing, or Boomy maybe. Going into these, Fairy Swarm, it's very cool. It's a very good talent, but being a Feral Druid, I already slow them down enough as it is. 50% of their movement speed is already slowed by one of my own abilities. I don't even have to click an ability to do it. It's passive as well, and I already have it because I'm a Feral Druid. Actually, is it over here? Nah, it's not over here like it used to be. Mass Entanglement. Boomy thing, but it does root and it does help. Typhoon. Now this is why I picked Typhoon. It's a fun move for one. You can blow people like off the top of like cliffs and battlegrounds, which I've done for the first time today. It killed a healer instantly. I thought that was kind of worth it. Also, Typhoon. You can interrupt heals. You can get people off you get people off your partner, you can kite them easier with it. If you need to heal yourself, it's incredible. Sometimes, a good combo, what I do is I knock them into the debuff in the arenas with it. Like I'll lure them over there, and once they get right in front of that debuff for the see people in stealth, swoosh, knock them into it. They take increased damage, and that's just game after that, because if they're already having trouble with me, imagine with increased damage. This one's like a no-brainer, Incarnation of the King. It's very overpowered. Allows me to reopen on people, gets my prowl going, gets my shred and rakes going, so I can stun, slow people, just demolish them and get all my heals going. I've seen a few people rock Force of Nature. It's a little trippy, really, but Incarnation's like the best, really, for row 4. We're going to row 5, level 75 talents. I've seen a few people rocking Incapacitating Roar, and I think I've seen a few Boomies and Restros rocking Ursul's Vortex. Okay, but I want to go with Mighty Bash on that one because again, it's a great stun. It used to be able to, you can do it in all forms, so even as travel form, if I'm running away from someone, I can just bash, run, and go heal all the way back up. Also, it can interrupt, heals and stuff, and it can also lock down people, or lock down the person's partner, and you can just jump one person. It's a very good talent whenever you don't have energy, because it doesn't cost energy to do. But it's very good if you don't have energy to stun them with your rake or maim them. It's very nice. Going to row level 90 talents. Dream of Cenarius is what I rock. I've seen no one with Heart of the Wild at all. Nature's Vigil, yes, that's what I used to rock. My Night Elf Feral Druid, I did rock that, and it did help out a lot. But right now, I'm liking Dream of Cenarius because if my partner's getting low, I can heal him, and I also heal myself if I'm also low. I just pop a Rejuve on him, and that would heal him as well, or heal me as well. And it's very good, especially with like healing touch. I mean, sure, I'll have instant cast healing touches, but I may hit like a 49 crit healing touch on my partner. It'll heal me for like maybe like 35k, and it's really awesome. It's very good. It keeps us both alive, and it puts pressure on the people we are fighting. It's very amazing. It's very well rounded. We're going to level 100 talents. I've not seen no one rock Lunar Inspiration. Blood Talons is a very cool one. Like I said, I haven't seen too many people rock that at all, but if you do, I guess it looks like it helps out a lot. But we want to go to Claws of Shavira or Shiravala. That's the one I rock. Like I said, it increases your versatility, which is the second stat you want to focus on, because the first stat, of course, like I said, is crit, but your versatility is also very important too. So it increases that by 5%. Also, it kind of puts you in a derpy cat form, So I mean, it's not really worth it, but for that point. But it's pretty much cosmetics at the end whenever you want to do different races. But yeah, that's the talents you want to rock. Going back to the races real fast, because it does kind of matter as a Feral Druid, because if you go Night Elf, which I do have a level 100 Night Elf Feral Druid, you have another Prowl, because you have your Shadow Meld, which allows you to reopen and Prowl and starts the cycle all over again, and it has helped me out so much in arenas and stuff. And also, but as Tauren, you have War Stomp. Okay, now I've seen, that's a good stun too. But I've seen people just go troll non-stop, and the reason why, you should, troll is just for like, the haste and cosmetics. Everyone's like, oh, this looks badass. The haste helps me heal. Okay, maybe that's true. Maybe it does increases, your energy regen. It helps you heal. But the stun, it also increases my, helps my energy regen because they're getting stunned. So it gives me time to build up the energy. So, the race does matter a little bit for the racials. Not too much. Like, race doesn't really matter too much on anything, but it kind of does a little bit in some sort of way. Just for certain classes and specs. But we're going to go back into our glyphs. Yeah. A glyph. I rock Glyph of Savage Roar. It's very good. It gives me 5 combo points for Savage. It's awesome. The combo points, it doesn't really give them to me, but it's like if I had them, and either way, so I can still build up combo points, and the Savage Roar still works, so it's like 10 combo points total. It's pretty awesome. Ferocious Bite, some people don't do this, but I like having the extra heal, and it's really nice. And plus, whenever I heal or use Ferocious Bite, I get the proc on my healing touches. I was like 2 heals in 1. Glyph of 9th Life, I'm not really too sure, but I like it. It decreases my damage by 10%. Plus, if you have the trinkets, you take 15% less damage. That's 25% less damage I'm taking altogether. So that's really nice. Cat form, I see people rock that. It kind of works, and I wouldn't mind trying it out because I already heal like a ton, so I can't imagine how much I'm about to be healing with that. Increases my swimming speed, and of course, in BGs that helps out a lot. When I shapeshift, it doesn't work anymore because I got Shavira, unless you have Incarnation going. But if you see me go bear form, Chameleon's just really cool cosmetic to have to play around with. It's really cool. Also Lift the Stag, it just allows someone to ride my back, which is really awesome. But other than that, man, I'm gonna go over like how to open on someone. Since this guy's being attacking that one, I'm gonna go this one way out here. What I normally do is I open with my rake, then I pop a tiger tree just to build up the little bit of energy I lost, since the cooldown's so small, and I'm gonna rip. And when I rip, all my bleeds are on them. That's what you want to keep ticking on them. And then I made a one-shot macro. Now, the one-shot macro is really important because a lot of people are like, you got to burst them down from the start. No, wrong. Unless you're rocking double Feral Druid, don't burst from the start because you will really need your Berserk, your Berserk and your incarnation for later. You want to pop it when they're like half HP, and it will pop my trinket as well because I have it in the macro. So I have like a bunch of damage going all out on once when they're half, and that's pretty hard to come back from. Like I said, you pretty much reopen on them, and that's game over from that point on. Alright guys, like, comment, and subscribe. I will be twitching. I will link my Twitch in the description below. This is Grim signing out like always. So later, my nice ladies and gentlemen.